This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. No thanks. Look, oh my God, I miss Chris Candido.
I was thinking the same thing, man.
Imagine how much fun he would be having in wrestling right now.
Yeah, one of the great performers and one of the great guys too.
But he had this really fun way of communicating, this high-pitched voice, and he would sometimes get going so fast. And I mean, he would put on a show with it. It was entertaining. Let's play a little bit of him on commentary here. See if you can get it.
Unclear if that had really come about or not. And Candido now. What a better way for me to make my entrance. And here at the most unpredictable pay-per-view of the year at Uncensored. And you know what? Something? These internet rumors about me were actually true. I am officially in WCW to be the new Cruiserweight champion. Chris Candido.
Well, we'll take it out there, but I'm just saying, I love when he gets all wound up and starts talking real fast, and it's an entertaining character. And I don't know how you could see that guy and not be in a good mood. Like, there's no telling what he could have done in wrestling had he been able to stick around with us. Of course, unfortunately, he lost his life after he suffered a broken leg, working with TNA, and then flew home after a pay-per-view and developed a blood clot. Probably shouldn't have flown, and passed away, and it was tough times. But thankfully, TNA was there to save the day, and I think when he passed away, they sent his wife a ham. So that was good news.
Would you, I hate to laugh about this, but would you repeat that? They sent her a ham.
You know, Tammy Sitch, the apple of my eye, who, by the way, is now out of prison, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
God bless
back
America.
to society. I know you want her, and she knows you want her too. She's back, and she's going to be on the prowl soon. Anyway, she is he was the love of her life, and she certainly was the love of his. And, when he passed away, they were together, of course. And, TNA didn't know what to do, you know, when you lose somebody who's such a big part of your life like that. And so they did what they thought was right at the time and sent her a ham, which was pretty cool. It was like one of those honey baked hams. Everybody loves a honey baked ham. I think they're spiral cut. So that was cool.
Well, like we said, a lot of things are cyclical.
By the way,
common sense is too.
It's worth mentioning, as we're saying this, that TNA back then was owned by Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett and guys like that. And these days TNA is now Impact Wrestling, and it's a much different outfit. Not the same folks.
Well, good. And by the way, Psychosis was a hell of a performer, don't you think?
I miss the fucking mask though, Tony.
I do too.
And let me tell you, I greatly prefer the artist formerly known as Prince Ikea to regular ass Prince Ikea.
Yeah, I do too. I'm with you. Anybody that can wrestle in a suit pants, dress shirt, to me, he's got it going. Bam.
You're going to like this.
Okay.
Buzzword right. To show elementary lack of planning in the pre-match clips to build the match, they showed a finish where Psychosis was pinned by Kaz Hayashi, as opposed to the match where he beat Hayashi. Before the two locked up, the music played and Chris Candido came out, and he'll be called Hard Knocks Chris Candido. He got no reaction past the first two rows ringside. Unfortunately for him, he was immediately buried into being typecast as a cruiserweight at a time when that division still has the jobber perception. Candido did bring up, without mentioning her by name, Tammy Sitch, saying they wouldn't let his valet come out with him. Since that was an approved line, that means that they still have her in the plans, even though they were nixed her coming in once upon a time. The match was very sloppy and probably the worst Psychosis match ever on pay-per-view. At one point, Juventud was getting his ass kicked by Paisley, with Mark Madden screaming "cat fight." So WCW is now coming down to being the company that spoofs ECW. Psychosis did his leg drop off the top, but Paisley distracted him before he made the cover. Artist climbed the ropes and hit the move again. That's 3 in a row. Half a star.
Half a star. See, and here is part of the decline of WCW. The cruiserweights were our bread and butter.
Absolutely.
And now they're getting half stars. So that's a hell of a move right there, though. what we just saw.
You go back, 2 or 3 years before this, and man, the WCW cruiserweights were the apple of the eye.
Well, there's no question, without question, the departure of Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn really hurt the company more than we will ever admit, I think, but they really did. We were stuck with the Prince and Billy fucking Kidman. Can I say that again? Billy fucking Kidman.
Yeah, but what was Billy fucking?
Yes, he was. That's why I used the word fucking with him.
Whereas with yours, what would it be? Tony cuddling Schiavone?
That would be it. Yeah.
Oh, here comes the cat fight. Here we go.
A cat fight! Cat fight! He kissed Paisley! He kissed her firm on the lips!
Now, you see, if I would have said the word cat fight there, I have a feeling, wow, that's a hell of a guillotine leg drop from the top. If I would have said the word cat fight there, I would have done it without knowing what's going on in ECW. That would have been a line given to me because I didn't watch ECW, didn't know anything about it. But I have a feeling that if anybody said cat fight there, it probably would have been Madden.
No, it was Madden, and then you repeated it with a question mark.
Right.
It's sort of like whenever Lois suggests anything sexual, you repeat it with a question mark. Blowjob.
Who are you gonna bring in to give me one of those?
I hope it's Psychosis. Juventude, maybe. There you see.
Well, there's the bell. Who wins it? It's the Prince.
Well, the artist.
The artist formerly known as.
Next up, by the way, we've got Norman Smiley with an unlikely tag team partner named the Kiss Demon. And they're going to take on Lane and Rave. Lane and Rave are now called XS. And Meltzer would say, horrible. Demon and Rave can't work at all. Lane and Rave's mic work gets no reaction. Not the best endorsement from your old pal, Mr. Meltzer.
Yeah, Dave's my buddy.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.